Hello guys, welcome to 3.9 Subtract Decimals. The essential question is, how can place value help you subtract decimals? Here are the steps which you need to write down. You want to line up the numbers and decimals with the bigger number on top. I put that in all caps because that is very, very important. The bigger of the two numbers needs to be the one on top when you are subtracting. Add zeros in any blank spaces. And then you subtract right to left. Regroup if necessary, if the top number is smaller than the bottom. And the third step is you can check by using inverse operations with your difference. I'll show you what that is in just a second. All right, if you need to pause, go ahead and do that. Hopefully you paused. Here's the first example. You can pause and write that down if you need to. Hannah has 3.36 kilograms, also known, that's what the kg is, of apples and 2.28 kilograms of oranges. Hannah estimates she has about 1 kilogram more of apples than oranges. How many more kilograms of apples than oranges does Hannah have? And how can you use this estimate or estimation to decide if it is accurate? In the book, it says if it's reasonable, if the answer is reasonable, but we're just trying to see, is this accurate or not? Okay, so first step, we need to line up the decimals and numbers with the bigger number on top. So let's do that right now. Okay, looking at this, I see we have 3.36 and 2.28. So I'm going to write 3.36 minus 2.28, and I have the bigger number on top. Now I need to subtract right to left, and I need to regroup if the number on top is smaller than the number on bottom. So 6 is smaller than 8, so I need to regroup. That changes to 16, that changes to 2. 16 minus 8 is 8. 2 minus 2 is 0. Bring down your decimal. 3 minus 2 is 1. Alright, my answer is 1.08. And I can check to make sure that's my answer by adding 2.28. If I add that, I should get 3.36, which looks like I do. So this is definitely my answer. And how can we use this estimation to decide if it's accurate? Well, Hannah was accurate because 1 is very close. This is very close to 1.08. Rounding it down, it would be 1. Okay? So you won't have to show your reasoning behind that, but that's why. Okay? Today, all you're going to see are questions more like our second example. So let's see that. Or I guess tomorrow, because you're doing homework call. So tomorrow, you're going to see these kind of problems. Okay? And on your quiz, and you're going to see word problems that have you just find the difference between the decimals. Okay, and your benchmark, the same thing. It's going to look a lot like this. So, estimate and find the difference. So 14.20 minus 8.63. You got to line it up. Any blank spaces, put a 0. Okay? Now, if I was to estimate by rounding to the nearest whole number, the 2 would tell the 4 to stay the same. The 6 would tell the 8 to be a 9. So it'd be 14 minus 9, which would make it 5. Okay, so it should be around 5. Alright, let's go ahead and solve. I have to regroup that, and change that, and change that. Okay, so that was a lot of regrouping. The 0 changed to a 10, and the 2 changed to an 11, because it was you had to take that one out and move it over here, and you still had to regroup this number because it was smaller, and you had to do that for the 4 as well. So 10 minus 3 is 7. 11 minus 2 is 5. Bring down your decimal. 13 minus 8 is 5. And 0 minus 0 is 0. And let's check to make sure that that answer matches. Let's add 8.63 plus 5.57, and it should equal 14.2. Okay, so that's 12, and that is 14.2. Looks like that's our answer. So it's in relation to the estimation of 5, but it's a little bit bigger. I think it's closer to 6 than it is to 5, actually, but that's fine. We estimated. That's all they wanted. Good job. And that is it for today. You're going to estimate, then find the difference. I really just want you to look at the difference and check your answers. And yeah, if you have any questions, make sure you write them down. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.